Okay, so complete total cluelessness. What is this video titled? I don't know. I just pressed the stream button for randomness. I have literally The Sims and Minecraft running at the same time. You can see the two. And right now I'm going on YouTube, trying to figure out what is going on here. And most people say this is kind of a cluster of information. I'd say I swear, but I think we need to not do that right now. Anyway, that has to be the Sims 4 and Minecraft. There we go. And I was told that I'm not allowed to show my stream screen at any point or something. I don't know. It's just that. And this is incredibly loud and blasting my eardrums because it's like, what, 100? Much better. And now I can kinda hear. Okay, so the reason why I have it like this is two reasons. We have this Minecraft pack, which is kind of an experiment I'm learning. And the whole idea about this is the games. Actually, it's kind of funny because I want to keep an eye on this while simultaneously trying to keep the thing going on there. And my sim seems to be very entertained about something. Why is he wearing glasses? And Angie is making spaceships. Yeah, this slot actually sells, as if you guys can't tell, this is a get to work lot, so it means there's a cash register here. She should go home, and my sim is, for some reason, there's like a small office. So the whole idea is to switch back and forth between the two games. Now, surprisingly, this is this fun WoW world that I decided to create it, but this world, I'm going to turn on cheats, apparently can be heavily customized. So there we go. And surprisingly, okay, you can go home now. You don't have to keep working. Go home, please. I kind of wonder how many other games I can do this with. Mind you, certain other games cannot run with other games running. Like, for example, if you have a Origin game run the same time that a Steam version of a game is running, they have conflict or something. Actually, now I think of it, there was this thing I did with me and my mom where we had the Sims 1 save data shared, but that was through a network, but it was actually through a server, and then the thing was access to the thing. But that's how we got multiplayer before multiplayer came out. So as that game loads, we're now over here. There's a hint of what's in there. So we have my wonderful Minecraft pack, which surprisingly doesn't have, it has too many items. Okay, perfect. It has some missing some missing things, and so dinosaurs apparently, and Metroid things. Yep, dinosaurs. Yay. Oh, and by the way, Matt said something about a T-Rex versus a thing. I'm just like, can I please go to bed now? Okay, you're just gonna pick the big bed? Okay. And I said I'm gonna go and update Facebook status. I have some new followers. Okay. Why don't I play a game? Okay, so technically this was a hint that they were going to buy this game right here. That was the hint. that's saying that EA was going to buy Minecraft, which is horrifying, I think of it. So technically, if you look at here, technically this is what I'm doing. Haha. And it's actually the... Ooh, wow. Unfinished car. That is even the barrier. Which you can't craft, but you can. I really don't like the 1.12 too much. Okay, so as we play Minecraft and The Sims at the same time, oh my god, the licensing is going to be incredibly confusing because it's both. Let's see here. One is Mojang, the other is EA. EA's like, why is there two? Why should I care? Another part's like, So they can debate in the comments. No, seriously, have fun. So, we also have some Nintendo-themed items in here, apparently, and Universal. So they might be up on the horn on this. So they'll have to debate in the comments before they decide send a stop and cease. Please view options carefully. Also, that game looks like Tetris. Like some of these games that I see on The Sims, I'm thinking of recreating. Like that game right there. Yeah, this game, like recreate it. See how I can just switch between the two? This looks like a Tetris version, and I'm thinking, does this game actually exist? And surprisingly, it doesn't actually. And my Sim's also thinking about aliens, so mind you that most people will have a headache watching this. No, seriously. I can do this when I'm really stressed out, or if I have, or I'm hopped up on caffeine right now, which I am, and there's this strange thing, and my Sim has to go to work in half an hour, and I've been playing Minecraft. So, yeah. What's funny is, there is Metroid objects in here, which I find very overpowered, but at the same time really useful. And this is where Nintendo's like, what? This is where like they'll probably sound like samurais after me, like, say what, dude? Why, guys? You're making it look like you're the evil villains, and EA is supposed to be complaining right now, but they kind of don't care because they actually create their own chaos. Now I think of it, like this one time they hired a bunch of protesters outside the EA building. Yeah, that was really funny because of a game that was based off of religion thing. That was funny. No, seriously, they created that for anyone decides to like say anything. It's literally that's what they did. Trail mix, seeds, chocolate bar. I would put custom NPCs in here, but I honestly don't want to. And micromanagement. Okay, time for you to go to work. We have to keep making our millions of monies. This Ange sleeps and wonders why. Serving. Yeah. I kind of like this apartment, but it smells funny. It's like we have enough money to buy a mansion, yet we live in an apartment. Yeah. That's how messed up everything is. But also, what my difficulty is on normal. Okay. So, did I install like fast tree or something? I don't know. Nope, I didn't. I kind of let Angela Sim do whatever. Of course, she also owns a business, which she should go attend to, or even like I did have a restaurant at one point, but that was gold. So that's going to be fun. Let's quickly hop over. Of course, the Sims' free will also varies on how much you interact with them. Some Sims will automatically say, "Oh, wait, what? What is that? What is that? Is that an igloo? This is 1.10. This is an igloo. With a bed! I'm taking this, yoink. And a crafting thing. There must be more to this. Is there anything inside here? No. I'm going to use this stick to harvest it. This is very efficient. 2 hours later. Very, very efficient. And there's also redstone. Torch. Which I can use to light up my house. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to destroy a furnace. Ooh, I like rug. So yeah, you literally get the furnace back. I didn't. If you so that's what is this? Cool. The villager's like, help me! What is this? Oh, nothing. I know this map isn't scripted, so... Villager's like, help. Somebody's like, Look, there's ODA. Let's post some weakness. Maybe they add some more stuff to this. And knowing from Angela's perspective, oh yeah, that's right. She should really go to that business. Actually, I think she has to go to this point because this is where the spaceships are. So we have to use a black point of weakness. And before I get yelled at, I kind of wonder if I can break this without losing it. Yeah, I lost it. Okay, so apparently I'm completely clueless coming to things, but let's see here. I love how she took a nap and then it's like, well, back to continue making rocket ships. And then selling them on but employees. There's also this vampire named Glad Bag that likes to show up. Okay, so we need a pick so I can like hurt this zombie. There we go. Okay, let's get this. There we go. Hi! Eat this, you... Ah. It seemed to come down with the rattles. You bastard! Oh, do you need another? Go away from me, you monster. Oh, okay. I can't believe it. Hi. Do you have some rotten flesh? I'll trade you some emeralds. Or a golden thing. Oh, that's the most unfair trade I've ever seen there, buddy. This guy is like spazzing out. That is funny. You know that, dude? It looks like you're having a seizure. Do I have a piece to like leather or something, or do I put something in your mouth, or besides my face, or my hand? Do I put this flower pot on top of your face or something? Speaking of which, you can actually do that in The Sims by oh yeah, I don't have it enabled yet, but you can do that. Put an object on your head in The Sims by via the testing cheat thing. Kind of amusing though, because you can actually run The Sims 4 with The Sims 2 or something. This guy is like kind of worries me a bit. This guy I don't really care about. Like, I'm gonna name this villager. I'm thinking. Yes, I'm gonna name the villager something. Probably going to end up in a lawsuit at some point. Right away, it's like, Tom, just stop. So let's just name oh, perfect, 3 signs. Just how long I've been playing the old versions. Okay. Yeah, this sign actually gives a hint, and then it gives you a hint on what you're supposed to do. Oh, makeshift furniture. I'm like download a mod for that. More makeshift furniture. Okay. Let's name this villager. And then name this villager. There. They're 2 happy villagers now. One's a zombie that's having a massive seizure, and the other one is mentally retarded. Now let's leave this place. If my dog is mad that I said that. It's now nighttime, and I'm no doubt going to get attacked by something. I should probably keep game rules. Yeah, you can put game rules. Press up. And you just press tab to get this. Do daylight. Instead of like getting like a mod or anything, you see that? You can just type in true and it will update. So if I die, I won't lose all my stuff. Or if I randomly collect tons of bricks everywhere, hi, I won't have to worry about it. And there's also, I just realized what kind of skeleton that was. Ah! Oh wow, that's funny. If I'm going to die, I'm going to take you guys with me. Haha. Also, there you go. Now the skeleton has something to worry about. La dee da. And here's Ace, poor little Aces, just trying to make a house, and then a zombie decides, no, 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 no. See? I'm like not even like that far from spawn. The zombie's like, we are going to eat you. And right away it's like, no, build up the wall! The wall! Ha. Ha ha. And you have like a skeleton's like, aha! I can attack you randomly. And like the zombie's like, come here, we just want to talk to you. Like, oh look, they're hugging. No, wait, no they're not. And I don't know. No, and it's like, can I like do something else now? I'm like, okay. I appear. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. There's like the one place that's like never open. They don't even have like a working spaceship yet. It looks more like a house. Until you like see like, oh yeah, look, there's people with space outfits on. Are those aliens? It's like, it's like, watch TV. Nope, no. Best work ever. It's like, wouldn't you just love to sleep all day? And all that. Mojo, hey, would you like to come over and hang out? Watch her show up at the other place. It's like, I'm all energized. I brought some... looks a bit... trash to fill in your containers. It's like perfect. Play in sports. Why didn't you continue build? I love how it was like, okay. See if ask help with rocket. There we go. And as my sim sleeps and like, I work for a living. I was like, but I will serve dinner. Even though like my sim is like, what, has the skill for rocket ship, and she's like 3. So my sim's mainly used for upgrading stuff. While the other sims are made to actually build. That's kind of funny and messed up at the same time, but there is a point. Yes, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I can't put this down. Obviously. You know, some creatures can pick up the items that you put down. And then it's like, you may not rest now. There is monsters nearby that are trying to eat you. Amused. Yep, so we just have to wait. That means we can help to the Sims. Both friends are like, I'm kind of, why is your roommate always have us do these crazy things? We're making a spaceship, right? Right away, she's like, we can go see another planet. She's thinking about physics. Of course, she's also very tense. And then here's my sim, still asleep. And she is still...
Oh, cozy Brogle.
Mind you, I made like my whole entire you may not rest now, there is monsters nearby. This is where like most players would be like, I'm gonna craft stuff. With what crafting? I has a snowball. Beating them up with snow. We said snow wasn't dangerous. We already have like a perfect mine being created like right here. So we can go and start finding the things that we need. Oh no, it's too dark. You want to have like a customer PC going back and forth like, I am mining, and I am completely not wasting anyone's time. And because of Tom's not laziness, but his ability not to wanting to do stuff, you have to pay me for going back and forth, because that's how that works, you know? I'm like, whoa. Anyway. I'll just put like the treasure chest like right there. Yes. Like, F this. Right away, it's like, yay, we finally got done the spaceship. Now, Tom, can you please wake ass and try cook us something? Like, I'm uncomfortable. I'm hungry. We're also low on power, and we'd like something good. I'm making some food. Later on, I have to do all these upgrades. Funny, because I have like the Mass Effect outfit on, which you can't find anywhere else because I'm the one that developed it. And if Robbie says he did, then he's a fucking liar. But there. Just like seeing like the sim do like something random. You have a new comment. I'm Google Plus. Lovely. Times when you're like, am I gonna die from starvation or am I gonna die from the mobs more? But I also have like food here. Should I be worried? Because there is water here. And another thing of it, bucket. There's also really celery and peanut butter. I just thought of something kind of hilarious. As my Sim's just like, I am eating. Let's go and tell him to go and upgrade. Now Sim's like, oh goody, you guys are done, now I have to get to work. You guys sit, and it's like, you girls think it's so easy, right? You guys built the ship, now I have to go and upgrade it. And get it all the components set up. But first, I need to almost pee myself. By the way, like, some people just automatically have that smart grin, like, huh. My response to that, it's, you do realize that it's like, they would do it, but they just don't have the skill. No, literally, this game is skill based. Hi. Like, literally, rocket ship skill. Why can't I just 100% complete? Rocket ship skill, this is what happens when you download my sim. He has programming, which is funny because he originally started off with rocket skill, programming, writing, handiness, logic, and cooking. Now, what's funny is that I have some of these skills already mastered, but also vampire lore for some reason. I was looking into that. And video games. So, kind of funny because these traits right here are all technically, well, actually, you need cooking for level 10 cooking for some stuff. So if you actually look up Tom Morshind, you'll notice something in the gallery about the sim. So that's always the interesting part. And it also has some interesting little things that you should look at that wheel real quick, because that means you have to go and pause it. So haha, I was too fast for you. Mwahahaha. Actually, a way of getting just a regular door just by doing that. Now it has a door, so I don't have to block myself, or I could just do this. Because mobs can't jump a block until they patch that, then I'm like, oh, great. Okay, so because I have so much technical knowledge, we actually have this nice little open computers. Please press R, microchip. Microchip requires iron nuggets, redstone, transmitter, which requires it, and redstone is like combination of like other things. So you have like the transmitter, if you press R, which requires that other thing. This thing is like seriously like I has to pee. What happens when your sim really has to pee and can't think? I have to go. It's like, yeah, I have to pee. Well, any sim's like, or anyone's like, I really have to pee and I can't think of anything else before I piss myself. Pee myself. So this book here talks about computer programming, or in this case, open computers, and how it works. Technically, it runs Open, or Lura. And this is made for programming in Lura, which Lura is pretty much how this command function works, and there's also resources. Oh, thanks. You know, this isn't technically a house that we live in, right? This is just this is a place that we're renting. What's funny is you have to finish one upgrade at a time. That's why he was like bugging out. Also, go to the wiki itself. There is some people that know how to actually make an operating system in here. There's actually the blocks, the items. Yeah, this is the manual, by the way. The terminal, the drones, servers, tablet, all components, everything here. You don't really need open computers for the other thing. It's just good to have if you want to make, like, I don't know, a story map or just something fun to put in. And of course you'll need the actually to craft everything. But it's kind of nice having open computers and some other stuff in here, because you can actually make the Jurassic Park thing, which is kind of funny. And my sim is still complaining, but he's also thinking about computer stuff. See? Yeah, I just love the outbursts. While she's doing that, I wonder if I could do... Yeah. I'm just gonna put it where you can't really see that much, even like the blur. Which is kind of funny, because before I bought this game, and I'm like, just thinking, I wonder, because I pirated the game originally, but I own the physical copy now, EA can even vouch. Then I'm like, okay. Like, okay, I'm kind of like wanting to buy the next expansion pack. I don't feel like torrenting or pirating at all, I just buy it. Plus, if I don't like it, I can return it. Of course, a difference between Steam and Origin. Origin is once you pay for it, it's yours forever and you can never return it. Steam, on the other hand, you can return it if you don't like it, as long as you haven't put too many hours in it. Me, you know what? I like The Sims 4. I'm buying it. I wish they had more demos out, not just create a sim, but an actual, like, you can play for, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, or 10 minutes, but have it where you still be able to save or something, you know? That's kind of an idea. But it also means it may slow down pirating, and it may actually take away pirating entirely. I know it's like, I know for me, making demos is a pain. Like, seriously, I hate making demos. I well, like doing it. I hated making demos because I'm like, oh, I have to make the full version of the game. Seriously? What? Eating apple trees. Okay. And like with Minecraft, they had a demo. They literally had an online demo we can play with everyone. Yeah. Like, you just make an account, and the account was free until you wanted to buy the game. So, eventually you get a little clever and start torrenting. But here's the thing with torrents. You don't know where they're coming from. 3, yeah, I'm actually talking about pirating games here, but 3, you're also taking money from Notch when you do this. But I decided to buy the real version of Minecraft because I have a frickin' awesome skin. And I think everyone agrees, having the legit version is awesome than the version that you got from some guy that now has access to your computer at any time. Yeah. That's what I'm just saying is, sometimes the torrents sometimes don't just give you what you want, they also give you some nastier things, like viruses, or a worm, or being able to access your computer at any point and destroying it if they feel like it. And it's also somewhat illegal, actually. It's heavily illegal, actually, because you're technically taking money, or in this case a product, and you technically stole it. But someone did have to buy it in order to torrent it. And it was also meaning people also had to crack it too. So that means most people that know how to crack software, those people should be looked at, or in this case, asked on how they did it, so they can make software even harder to crack. Get it? So that means, to a corporate person, that idea is horrifying. I have to spend more money to make more money? Oh no! Well, actually, here's something interesting. Most places that give out demos and things actually have more sales. I would change my OBS right now to show like demo versus like just videos, and for once I'm just thinking Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda did, when it first came to E3, I was like, oh my god. Now, I also went to Bethesda's conference. Do you know, I was more excited for Fallout 4 than I was at Mass Effect Andromeda. Because here's something that everyone's like, when they showed it on Xbox. I'm a PC user, but as you can tell. But the idea is to show more of the game. They just showed the advertisement that you'd see on YouTube. Like, there's the game for you. It's like, it's not even complete, is it? Like, an instant thought's like, these people just completely frickin' bootballed me. Why? Of all the inconsiderate things, they seriously don't have a finished product yet. They don't even have anything workable yet. And what Bethesda showed was a whole level and almost the whole entire thing. Then they cut to a cutscene, like an actual like, wow, this game looks awesome. I can't believe there's still glitches in here, but I get what I'm doing. I know what to expect during E3. And during that whole scene, a lot of gamers were like, wow. And I still find it funny on the guy, and also you probably see Alicorn asking me to play Space Engineers. Why? I could probably do it, but my computer would be like, no, just no. You played Fallout, New Vegas, and Oblivion, and Skyrim at the same time, so no, just don't. So, yeah. It is understandable, yeah. Oh yeah, mixing bowl. And, wow. What is more interesting is, I want to talk about you guys about Alicorn for a bit. He actually got me to stop playing GTA. Now, GTA has its quirks and also the ability of screaming FU to the modders, or in this case, the cheaters. Now, here's something that you don't know. He was trying to find software to help him mod as well. I said no. Best use the money that you get for your allowance or whatever, or your paycheck, and put money in, because it actually helps the game out. It's like, what does that mean? It means that money goes. Now, I did a video on this before. It goes and helps the devs out, meaning that for $3 that you put in helps make new content, keeps the service active. But I also found out that the game is actually peer-to-peer. That's why it's out. That's why it's been out for so long, and why they don't do anything too much about pirates or anything like that. But they did do something that I find entertaining, which is the social club hookup, and what Robbie tends to do now and then, which is now he actually goes into GTA now and then. I think he uninstalled it finally, but he actually oh wow, I kind of wanted to see work today. And actually, reported me. Because it literally said that one of your friends is reporting you for something. Even though I immediately heard on what he said is, can everyone please report ASUS for modding. Now what's funny is that there was already a modder in progress, but he joined a lot earlier. There was already a modder, and I was trying to do a challenge, and everyone knows that if you ask a modder for money, they tend to grief you or give you it. Now, this is what I did, so Rockstar, pay attention. Events like survival and everything are handy and dandy, but surviving a 5-star raid for a whole day kind of thing, that is the most hardest thing. But I asked the modder to choose the location that I had to survive in, and the boundaries of that location. And I only asked for 5K. That's it. And then I'll try it again. So, I think the modder knew what I was trying to do. I want to earn that money. And right away, I don't want to give out the modder's name because I kind of want that modder to be safe. And I'm hoping other people will do the same in that room. But going back to it is, yeah, he's modding. Everyone in that room says no. ASUS just asked another player, that's the actual modder, to survive an area for a whole day. And what we can see is this player is trying so hard to get that 5K he asked for. That is it. And most players are already watching on their little tellies in game, watching me trying to succeed. Now what's interesting is this modder has the ability to literally break the deal at any point. But no, the modder is watching in the background, seeing what I'm doing, trying to wonder, wait, this player is working so hard for that 5K, but he doesn't want any more or any less. And he'll do it all over again if he had to. Now, I'm not too sure if that touched a morale issue or that just really is interesting. But yeah, I think it's just something because it's like, oh, wait, this player wants to go through hell just for 5K. Okay, fine. So as this match is underway, my good friend Robbie decides to say, you know what, I'm going to report without you guys anyway. Another person said, go ahead. Besides, Asus did mention that you're on his friends list, and Rockstar won't do anything about it. Yeah. Technically, when you report someone for modding, their files on their computers will be looked at. Interesting, yes? The only reason why I'm skipping work right now is because... Let's see here, fish tower. Huh. Kind of wish I had that many followers in real life, but in other thoughts, I'm like thinking, scandals can happen. Oh, I hate marathon soup. But I do love grilled cheeses. And I'm odd. Anyway. I think overall, I think everyone can learn from that is... person wants to make honest money in GTA, which is kind of rare. No, seriously, that's really rare. As in, like, why? Rockstar will probably automatically say, we probably should ban you, but at the same time, you asked to be punished, in a way. You asked to actually go through cop hell to get the funds that you requested from that modder, which we do honor or not honor of your choice. As in, why did you want to go through all of that just to get a measly couple K? Because, one, it doesn't have any red flags. Two, that's a really hard challenge. Three, why not? You guys always complain that most hackers and modders always sometimes get along, and then sometimes it doesn't really work, and then you have some companies like EA that finally agrees to have mods open as an open source. And sometimes when you have an online game that allows microtransactions and you have people that actually hack that in, it's like, what do you do? Really? Because you have it, and then you wonder what's going on. It's just mainly what's going on. But with Robbie, he just wants to destroy all and everything else. Oh, hi, Skelly. Why don't you come over here? That's right, keep burning. Oh, you bastard. Alright. Well, like I said, he wants to sleep, but TV's on. Or it doesn't work. Okay. So it works. Okay. Let's respawn. I think everyone should realize that no matter what you do, it gets viewed upon in various eyes. Doesn't really matter if you're trying to be a hero or a villain. You're just viewed as sometimes a completely total a-hole. That you're doing something. No, seriously. What I mean by that is, this one game I was playing, apparently, was it DC something? Oh, hi, zombie. I was playing as a villain, but I decided to go over where the heroes were. Me, I was exploring the map, and I saw people in danger, which for some reason kicked in... rotten flesh. Kicked into me, saying, why don't I just go and help? And surprisingly, I go and help that. I went and distracted those things long enough, which surprisingly, some players were able to get by, and like one person says, "Whoa, wait, what?" I didn't realize where I was at the time, because then I just started seeing little heroes start attacking me. I'm like, dude, what the? And they just started attacking me randomly. I'm like, can you tell your friends not to attack me right now? And of course, they're like, I don't know, but I don't think we should. I don't feel like attacking you, even though you're just like taking like the blunt of everything. That means, I'm literally like attacking all these evil monsters while their little NPC friends that actually started to engage me weren't doing effectively anything. I mean, they were like all dead because it was like this one like high level monster thing, and ironically, because my character had an evil trait, they decided to actually attack it, because good is good and evil is evil. Not things could be good, but also can be evil. That Rick and Morty episode now is starting to make sense, actually. The Vindicators. Like, good and evil is sometimes a concept. Stuff that doesn't sound right, you go and do something about. But I think that's like the underlying principle of, wow, this random evil villain decides to stop what they're doing, even though they have the whole advantage of doing something else, but decides to actually assist. Yet you pay them with attacking them, yeah. I kind of see the irony, though, which is kind of ironic, though. But there is stuff, like in the Dark Souls thing, where, well, I didn't play Dark Souls, but someone else has. They said that attacked an old lady that was using those powers to help people in the village, but because the method on how she got those were evil, yet she was trying to repay her debt, the guy ended up still killing her. There's like a whole what's it called there? A whole like morals check on certain things. No, I'm not kidding. Like, have you even seen like half of the morals that you go against sometimes? Like, yeah, my sim is done and he's miserable. Oh. That's kind of funny, because your social declines more, and this is how I get my social up in retrospect. Yeah. So, yeah, me talking about something random, completely besides the point of the Sims and the Minecraft, because it's technically a thing here. Minecraft Comes Alive. I think I'm gonna install on this. Let's see here. And with with tree planting, you have to be like precise. So if I had, say, some bone marrows. There we go. I have an apple tree that only has 2 buds. There we go. And not enough. There. I think I might actually focus on one topic very shortly, because my mind is starting to no longer function on caffeine anymore. So, I think I might do more of The Sims, and then we'll talk about the D&D adventure that I have to set up soon. Oh, I'll just do that. Oh, this is just a Minecraft test pack I'm playing. Surprisingly, Twitch is like the only thing that actually works, which I suggest getting, because you can actually have a whole pack. Now let's go to OBS real quick. I have to actually make this bigger. OBS is now going to freak out, because that's why. Let's move this all the way over here and put that right there. There we go. Well, hi EA. So now, since we did that, and now let's talk about the D&D thing. Now, I host a D&D match. Now, I don't know if any other dungeon masters do this, but I allow town building, crafting, etc. Now, what's interesting about the crafting is that I'm kinda realistic in crafting, almost. Realistic-ish. What I mean by that, I mean, like, okay, this has been, like, driving me nuts ever since I just realized it was an issue. And I'm probably no doubt gonna get a copyright yell at. But, I don't like being in this shot mode too long. There we go. Oh, YouTube, stop yelling at me. So, how the dungeons work are going to be pretty much placemats right now. I would have an actual game format set up, but that's not gonna happen. Mac and cheese. That means now I can play my Sims effectively while she's just staring out in the sun. Let's continue building. Yeah, so the D&D adventures, look at Stock Exchange and some other things, my wonderful brain is capable of saying, okay, let's go and add crafting. Even though crafting, as in everything from blacksmith, carpentry, alchemist, herbalism, and everything else, meaning I have to add about 30 billion items to make every single item in the game, including legendary stuff if you have legendary scrolls, including this also object that it's kind of important, which is known as loot crates. Yeah, those ever popular loot crates. It should be like an advertisement popping up saying, would you like to purchase a loot crate? Yeah, that right there is going to be microtransactioned. As in, yeah, I'm going to be charging my wonderful players for it if they want extra crap. Well, in this case, why am I doing that is because I just realized these things can be completely overpowered. And completely, stuff. So, I wonder if my sim gonna lose this job. But still, when it goes down to it, there is meters in the game. Meaning there's actually called app. Or amp, what it was called. And it's pretty much how much energy, hunger, blah blah blah, is how much food and stuff you have. Pretty much following the same rules of the beginning Fallout. But I've upgraded it to a certain amount. So like doing certain things and like doing like certain tasks require amp. So players will actually have to say, okay, let my character sleep for a few turns, or let my character eat for a few turns. Where, because it's all turn-based, players don't have to be like, oh, do I have to do something right now? Well, they're just trying to figure out what they want to do next. Because, you know, the group can be in two places at once, unlike another game, unlike the game I'm playing. And you can go back and forth. You know, why don't I just have my sim go right home? Yeah. Surprisingly, they've added pets to this. Yeah, pets. And then they didn't have toddlers or pools or anything like that. Like, they literally launched like a beta game. Anyway, like, half of me just thinks, wow, we have such a developed thing, and I'm kind of thinking, maybe I should stop recording here, and, start actually doing stuff. Huh. I'm just gonna fast forward this. Actually, with the sim skill, we're actually going a skill up higher and higher, the faster the ship can be made. Now, while that's going, sounds like quit out for a second there. Now, in test, Oh look, they actually updated it. Yay. There is something called, she needs to sleep. This is where this little... Wait. Wait. Monsters. Okay, where is it? Twitch. There it is. RPG. Thing. Let's refresh. So you can actually make your own thing. So yeah. Wondering why it's quiet is because I changed its thing out so you can actually mute this while you go over to something else. Let's do one more funnier. Is there's a Mine Colonies is already installed. Yeah, Minecraft Comes Alive is needed. That's pretty much it. Galactic Craft doesn't seem to want to work. No idea why. Just doesn't want to seem to work. Anyway, she's gonna take bath. Okay. So she has to make all these spaceships and they all have to be sold. Yeah. It's a little messed up, actually. Okay, for self. Let's go switch. So, new smooch up to your landlord. Oh, who knows? We'll fix stuff. I'll probably put the slash. Anyway, so here back at the apartment, my son was like, "I'm eating a sandwich," which is actually a pie. And if you think about it, it's like, wow, I wonder how they got that in here. Assembly required. There's actually the ability to perform this. So I have how many parts in here. I'll probably have like random fossils. Same thing over and over again. And what's more entertaining, a yolk statue. Huh. Isn't this from like My Sims? Two yolk statues. Huh. I kinda wonder what they're trying to say right now. No, seriously, it's like... What are you doing? Sports. Okay. So apparently, these are... Wow, yolk. It's like if someone decided to, put it in, but with bad graphics. And my graphics card is set on high right now. But at the same time, it also depends on the graphications of the engine. No, seriously. Did you know certain things actually work with The Sims? In fact, they actually had to rebuild half of this engine. That's the scary part. No, seriously. If you look at a game engine from point perspective of the coder has to say, okay, light physics, how that works. how does this work? Is this object solid, or is this object a ghost, or what should be moving in the background? Even though it's like when you first look at this, I'm like, oh my god, I can explore everywhere. Why is my mouse cursor like that? No, it's just a fancy background, pretty much. And here I'm thinking, oh my god, look at all the people down here. I can socialize with them. No. No. Just, no, you can't. This is all that you have. This place here. This place. The game makes it look like you're actually, yeah, you're in the city, yes. But. What? 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 Oh my god, what? 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 Really? What? What? This area was lazily put together. What? I could do this the whole entire time? I could have actually, like, I'm outside the boundaries of the game! Oh my god! And my game's not even modded! What? Really? I could see... What? This... Oh... I think they did this on purpose. It's like, I'm just gonna explore here. Wait, nope. Just... Wait, is that from Worcester? Yeah, that's from the Worcester building. How are these buildings are like... Where's my sim now? Right away, like, if the game was able to do this, but everything was functionable, I'll be, like, kind of excited. And look! The cars. So I know if things are not disappearing, that means I'm getting close to my sim. So now this game just became, find your sim! If you can. I have this, like a thought just thinks, I'm like, I could pretend to be a monster right now. Big rah, break, boom, smash, or something. Oh wait, this is starting to look familiar, and for some reason my excitement and happiness just went away when I just said this looks familiar. Oh look, here's the other part of the city, and then here's whatever those are, and some other things. I think someone messed up in the engine, but at the same time, I'm glad that you're able to do this. So, to do this, you press tab, and you just move around like so. I have no mods installed right now, so either this is a glitch, and I found the place I'm supposed to go to, but I'm actually having kind of fun in a way. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this is a funny glitch, but an actual glitch you can actually explore the town in. Like, literally, you can see everything. It looks like they had more ideas that were coming around, but probably was stretched for time, like most developers have to worry about. And when I press that, uh-oh, boundaries. Yeah, those are the boundaries. So, yeah, I was literally having a ball. Why is she naked? What the fu- She has clothes on now. What? Okay. Part of my brain just had to reboot there for a second. But still. Oh, look. You can go downstairs, which is like down here. This is where... Is this actual people? Yeah, these are actual Sims, not background. You have this random person here that's just... I never could understand this. Teen. Is that a makeshift? Yeah, it is. That is... How is that even possible? Because it needs a chamber to resonate from. I remember it's Sims. That's right. It'd probably be going... That's all I can think it'd be doing right now. Okay. Let's go and do something a little bit more productive. Let's go to tech shop. Actually, here's 2 stores. Now let's buy a restaurant because we have an unlimited amount of cash and we have to wait for the game. So you have like a little menu popping up. Nope, it has to load a whole area. In this case, this. There's actually some hidden stuff in here, but you can't find it. Let's go to a hangout pot. Now, I know there's a detective snooking around. Snooking. You said snooking. Ow. Now, mid nowhere. Let's see what we can do with this lot. Yeah, let's buy it. Now, since this is a restaurant, and I'm pretty good at this. Okay, let's put up a how-to. Tom, I don't think you know how to do that. Hold on, let me just quickly put a thing in. Tom, the game has loaded. You have run out of time. Now, let's talk about funds, for example. There's lessons that actually talk about that. Tom, the game has loaded. Everyone's wondering what you're looking at. Okay. So, you have no idea what you're doing, aren't you? No. I knew it. I completely knew it. So, oh, yeah, that's right. Fast. Oh, is it? What are you exactly looking for? The how-to? That does not exist at this time. You have to create it. Okay. While I quickly explain this. So restaurants, just like in real life, can actually fail. What I mean by that, I mean some restaurants will go from being extremely rich, and it depends on the location, the food, the atmosphere. I feel like I'm repeating something, but it's mainly is what are you serving, and if everyone's going to like it. Yeah, that's how that works. Technically, that's how that's going to function. You got the how-to. Good job. Alright, so we're going to transfer at least about 20k in. Now, what I'm also going to do is also go to game options, audio, music, shut that off because I don't know. Now, what's going to say here, it's high. You know what's funny? Dine Out should have been with Get to Work. Just saying. Okay, so this is not what I was looking for. I love when you press like the go to lessons, it goes right to like, here's a restaurant tab you should look at. And what's funny is I was studying this, going online, figuring out stuff, employees. Oh, here it is. Actually, I could just explain all this. Like, even ownership. Okay, this is what it's supposed to go. So, Sims can own stuff, blah blah blah. You can buy a restaurant, etc. once you have the expansion. You can also own multiple restaurants at the same time. Go ahead. And these things kind of work like clockwork once you have them all set up. Now, you can actually transfer some stuff. Go to the lessons here. And go to the funds lessons, which functions the same way as that store that I had. So we need, to order for this to function, we need the kitchen, we need staff to run things. We also need a cleanup area, this, and tables. You need at least 4 dining spots. And a customized menu, and various things. If you decide you no longer want to do this, you can sell at sell value. This is pretty much if you completely don't want to be in it anymore. Now, with the funds, on the other hand, we can transfer money back and forth. That's what you saw come in. So now, since we have that all done, we can do pre-made stuff. I like to do pre-made because I'm lazy. That way. That, and this is like the best way, and I actually have this. And right away, it's like, okay, where's the road? Oh look, there's a nice, gorgeous view. Now, the view and everything else, because this looks like it's all walking, so that means we're going to need multiple doors, and the major view is here. To capture that, see? The better the view is, the more people would like to stay. So, we're going to make a dining hall. Now, since the dining hall's been put down, let's make it a little bit bigger. Like, as in, like, big enough where we can have, like, a good seating area. Let's also get the walls up, too. And because we also have more, food on the menu, blah, 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 we kind of want to actually... Okay, we want the view of the ocean, so there. Okay, now let's go get that painting over here. Now, important things are pretty much essentials. We actually have our kitchen, but instead we need to grab our restaurant kitchen. Yep, there's 2 different types of kitchens that we can select from. This and this. I'd rather get stuff that's actually in budget than anything. And since we're now here, ice. There we go. There. You can actually replace the walls with half walls, all other stuff. I kind of don't like doing that, but yeah. You can also lock doors too. I recommend adding a bathroom, which I would highly recommend trying to stay on budget, which is hard to do. Now, yeah, to really stay on budget, sell that, and then make it smaller. Yeah. When you have a gender-neutral bathroom, even though the sink is in a weird spot. Yeah. There we go. Now we have 3K left. We need to get a waiting station and a hosting station. Now, what's interesting is we have technically 4 spots, but we have 6 instead. Now, we actually have to go to the restaurant feature, because we're kind of going low on funds. And we can actually edit the building more. Let's make it smaller. How's that? Let's make it even more smaller. Actually, we could actually make this go about here. Notice how this is doing that? We can actually remove these and make them smaller again. What's cool is it doesn't separate, so you'll have to actually physically separate things. So we get small again. Move this. You can actually copies of things. See, copy. Yep. And now we just need. We've got some money. We can get the waiting station and a host station, which is like 100 creds. Change the color about. Alright. And because it has a nice, gorgeous view, that helps us out. So, let's put out a sign to say that this is a restaurant, not a house. And you can kind of have the sign say whatever you want. But really, have that. Eventually they're going to have the Seasons pack installed. I feel like I'm going to be infringing someone's copyright of their restaurant. Yeah. They need to have more science stuff. Anyway, now since we have all those covered, now we can actually go and access this. Now, let's go underneath and manage employees. You can hire different types of people for the chef. These buttons do all the stuff. From hiring someone to just plainly doing racial profiling. That came out wrong. But anyway, it's just mainly who you want to hire. Besides, I kinda just don't want to get yelled at, but at the same time, let's see here. You can press here. It says these are the sims that are currently available. Now, before you hire someone, you should take a look at all the tabs, because sometimes they'll show up again and may have another skill trait that you haven't noticed. Like for example, this lady, which actually has an extra kind of cool. So let's hire her as the hostess. Yeah. Which is more entertaining is that I did see another guy with thing, but we're gonna filter through them. The game does give you like kind of a hint on what you're supposed to pick. Sometimes you can even fire the stuff right out there, but it's good to look through, see who has what. Notice how it says $2 an hour. This means whatever you are making for like the meals, that's how much is done. So if you really want to talk about wages here, look at everyone's wages. And look at the wages here for, look, host. Why is everyone being paid the same? Actually, if you look at here, the more higher skills are, the more you have to pay. Sometimes. So why? Let's see here. I want to look at chefs right now. Now, what's interesting is the chef is almost your face of the restaurant. It doesn't matter if you own it, and it's a different chef, whatever. That's the face of your restaurant sometimes, if that people see. And they'll go and complain to this person that you hire. Now, kind of want a good-looking person, or one everyone can partially relate to. Actually, why don't we have this person here? Because I figure, why don't we just do that? Now, waiters also have to deal with the bulk of a lot of stuff. So why don't I just hire this guy? Because, yeah. Right away, someone with an interesting mind will complain saying, wow, you have more whatever. No. It depends on what you want people to see, really. For example, do you really want to see someone... Actually, let's see here. Some aspect... And right away, because of this, is actually a romantic aura, because look how beautiful that view is. And this is where There we go. This is a perfect area. Why romance? Why all this stuff? Someone probably asks. I'm like, well, for one thing, let's have her something. Let's go and take a look. See how it says we'll make her as soon as possible. Blah blah blah. So you can actually change the prices. I normally change it to 150. If I want to do advertisement, it will get really expensive, but it's worth it. But you'll also have the lunch rush. Now, I normally edit these very small changes because there was a glitch. Now, the host, full charge, or the hostess, is actually, you can actually change the outfit, make them look ridiculous, make them look whatever. I saw a place where everyone was dressed up as a hot dog, and then everyone that had to come in had to wear some swim outfit or something. So, only male is waiter. Okay. So obviously you get the plain mannequin with the undergarments. So let's go to full body because I don't really feel like having. This is a hostess, mind you. The hostess is not serving food, but it's the first person that you talk to before entering a restaurant of any kind. And right away it talks about how they look, how they should look, and what's done. So if we have something like this, you think high fancy and there's a dress code. Mind you, since we're first starting and we don't have all the points, we shouldn't really do high fancy dress codes. We could actually, now you can actually do, I love how it says feminine. You can actually go from high class business lady to lay back someone. You can even have like jumpsuits, for example, long dresses, short dresses, sets as it's referred to, outerwear, costume. Mind you, costume is like whatever, robes, lingerie apparently, aprons. I'm amazed that they add this tab right here. Just mentioning this, and now I have an idea for another restaurant, but adults only, which I'd be very mad if something else happened. But I have a feeling The Sims is The Sims, so you can have swimsuits, which is quite amazing. It is your restaurant after all, so you can do whatever. Me, I rather have the hostess wear something kinda easy, kind of not too revealing, and very professional, but also looks good. Notice how it doesn't really show like any particular skin or anything. This is just way too much, too revealing. How about this? What happened to the custom feature where I could just add whatever color I wanted or whatever design? Whatever. Let's go to bottoms. Let's go with let's see, cropped. No, let's go with pants. There we go. Nice blue pants. And then for the shoes, because we're on a beach and everything. And by the way, the shoes really make up for most of the restaurants. For example, some chefs have to wear special sneakers to order not to slip on the floor. Yeah, but you didn't know that. But the hostesses or hosts can wear almost anything that looks decent. Since this is one of those nice places, let's try doing something easy. Like some loafers, for example. Those are not too bad, not too overbearing, and we can even add accessories if we'd like. For example, I normally add gloves or something neat. What is this? Huh, that's way too much. Yeah. We have gloves, and I have them as gold. But because this is the first restaurant, I kind of just want to say, okay, there you go. You can make socks too, which, of course, you want to wear socks. Alright, perfect. Sometimes you just have common sense, and sometimes just whatever. There we go. Mind you, you don't have to edit the other version, you just have to edit the version that you like. Now, let's go and edit the menu because it says we only have one thing on the menu. Now, because we're on a nice, beautiful beach, let's try getting some ice cream set up. This is what happens when you have the ice cream expansion. Actually, I kinda wanna say let's not add those. Now vegetarian safe, I know, but I'm kinda also thinking, how is that gonna go? Because we also have the skill. Okay. Alien fruit tart. Huh. Okay. Only reason I'm doing desserts first is because this place is more towards sweets than anything. And I'm also looking at difficulty. This doesn't look too appetizing. Lemon, peach yogurt thing. Why does this goes to 1 to 2? So difficulty is how fast this is gonna be done. There's more here. Alright, so we have dessert, which is ice cream. Main course should be like something small. Chicken nuggets. Grilled cheese. Also have vegetarian options, because we serve a lot of customers, but also please note how much you serve, because that means the chef has to deal with this. Fish tacos, no. Let's see. It's not really skin based. Tofu tacos, no. Meatballs. Okay, so we have that, and that. Oh, hi, James. Let's get rid of that burrito. Right, of that. Just have, like, you know, something easy. And for an appetizer, there's a lot. We can do... That's new applesauce. Cheese crackers. I'm thinking something like French fries. Yeah, we could just do that. Peas? Wow. Dongs. Empanadas is Spanish. We can do that. This is okay. I'm thinking like a high-level skill chef because I'm used to the pub, but I don't have the pub anymore. Platter, garden salad. Could probably add that. People are like, do you have any salad? And of course, the drinks. So probably gonna need to do, since this is like one of those places, sparkling water. Okay, soda. Notice how I'm like kind of picking and choosing. We have more drinks, more everything here. Notice how I'm not picking certain things. Plasma juice, vegetarian safe. Plasma is something. Protein shake. Ugh. And this goes down to everything else. Sea fire. Wow. Okay, so now we have all this set up. Okay, so we can do everyday, also stuff. We can party, but I prefer everyday. Let's go to wait staff. Now we can choose something preloaded, or we could edit it. And our wait staff is actually male, so we'll have to do that. But let's go and make something. See if it actually works this time, or it has that glitch. I really love that glitch. Okay. You kind of want to be lazy on this and say, here we go. And then there. Notice the difference between the shoes. Ridiculous shoes, and then an interesting outfit. See, the glitch is still there. Yep. Yeah, you gotta fix that. So we just did that. What? Oh, I love that glitch. I so love that glitch. The odd stuff we just added, we have to put back. Someone, please fix that glitch. Because now I'm just thinking, you know what, why don't we just... Because we had all that food menu, that glitch does happen where it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you want me to do what exactly? So now I'm just thinking, okay, you want an appetizer? So... Yeah. Imagine if you decide to change a YouTube video and then your thesis that you're writing disappears. And say, oh, I'm sorry, you changed the YouTube video on me. It's like, what? I think everyone would be mad about that. Where's that other burger? There it is. And there's also preloads too. I could do. Seafood experimental. Maybe the game didn't like my choices. Which is sometimes funny. And that's just a paranoid thought, but still. And then I'll just save that from now. But let's do some advertisement because mind you, this is going to cost money. Diamond. Let's do a silver. Ingredient quality, we have to unlock that. Okay. Alright, let's go here. Now, if my sim was here, he would change out some stuff. Like, he would upgrade this, upgrade the bathroom, and, a lot of things. Let's actually open the place. Now, remember, we'll have staff come in. When you hover our mouse over, you'll see the changes have taken right away. Remember, this is how much funds everyone's gonna get paid. Remember, this is kind of like a burger joint, so here's our first patron now. Right away. Let me call it management. You can actually welcome them. Now, right away, you can do welcome. And notice how the stars above their heads. So right away, they're not too happy. Let's pause for a second. See how the stars go to 3 to 2? Everyone has an opinion of a restaurant, but there's also the critics that you should be aware of. There's also the clubs too. And then this is what they're thinking as well. In the real terms, you'll know if a staff is being a total conniving, whatever. But I love the glitch. Also, greeting customers and checking on the table feels more like, oh, I'm happy that people are attending to me. I love how right away it's like, okay, we're going to need some more tables. In real life, you can't do this because most people will be like, really, to go and buy more tables. But you can actually stop the game real quick and do put some tables in. Mind you, I don't know how the game like resumed for like a second there. People are not too happy about you know, sharing tables sometimes. Some restaurants have that feature, others don't. Remember, we're also using the business's funds. So, with service, yep. Now we could actually add music, but there is this nice, gorgeous scene that they can see. It's also on mailbox randomly. And automatically people are now happy because they now have a seat. Now, in the kitchen, which she's eating some chips, we can actually check on the staff. Now, what's interesting is that when you want them to get better, you can do a brief training. Remember, they have to go and go up. It actually goes to here, here, then here. And yeah, they will be snarky about it's like, oh, I have to go to go on a few. You also have the ability to check up on them. I'm so glad. It says here, customers don't seem to appreciate my work right now. Now, right away, like, you can check up on the table, and they'll tell you what should be improved almost. And this right here will also tell you too, in the stars. So, okay. Okay, so let's say the boss went off and there, because that means now I have to keep an eye on me myself. Yep. Also, having Sims that are already having like high cooking level skills and not already employed will show up and stuff. And as you can tell, this random customer is right here and decided to rummage through the trash. Common sense says this door locked. Everyone but employees. So that means now. See? Alright, see how it goes up to 3 again? That's good. See how it's just like simple foods are best. And of course having vegetarian. This is where I'd say pay for training and pretty much clean that up. What? Seriously? And of course, most people have common sense for a staff area, or in this case, I like to call it the go into the back. This is underneath empty rooms, which yes, I have to build this room from scratch, but it's also something like, because we already mentioned it's staff only, we can actually put the staff stuff here. Okay. Now, what we can do in here is kind of something cool. Now, all staff have to do something. Now, I complain about this in, what's it called? Actually, I don't want to put a bed in here, but I would like to put a couch. You know, a place where an employee can rest or something. But, let's give them something small that you can kind of do. Actually, no, it's like no recliners or in here or anything like that. So let's make this place a little bit bigger by like one more block. Put a couch in here. Put a, actually it's in bedrooms. Put get it? No? Wow. But there's this locker thing you can use. Yeah, this thing here. There was lockers. I swear there was lockers in here. There's actually a code you can actually put in to open up everything, but let's go to storage, go to this, and it should show everything that involves storage, which isn't showing up. There it is. But we don't have that many people, so now we have that. And there we go. Now, The Sims won't use this, but as a, fourth wall kind of thing, it's nice to have both a bathroom and an area that you can relax in for like a little bit. No, I'm not kidding. Like, literally having a area that you can actually go into and relax for like a brief moment, or even have a lunch, or just be able to sit back and relax for like a bit. See, investing into my future here. See, some people think that's really good, and then she exactly knows what to do. See, it's like, oh goody, a couch, I can relax. See, I'm having just a simple couch just for someone to crash, and right away there's already an angry person. Now, for example, not very happy about the wait time. Now, there's several ways that you can combat this. You can tell the staff questing speed to do quickly, however, at the meal's expense. If you do it carefully, it'll be produced much more slowly, but higher the meal in quality. Check your work.
Blurg, Merkfalufel, Fitch, Dorna.
You will also criticize. This actually temporarily make them work harder. The job will suffer for it, or patronize, which will increase the satisfaction and put a more positive mood. Now, what's his face does, criticizes a lot to all the chefs and sometimes the wait staff. But right away, you can tell the staff are doing a good job right now. Some people are impatient, and that's where we have the perk points, because we have accumulated about 200 about it. We can actually add an additional waiter later. Customer curiosity, which they'll ask recommended dishes. That means the chef will have a recommended dish to It's mainly some people don't mind waiting this feature for some reason. Like you go to a place and you're like, I don't mind waiting. I don't mind knowing, or like whatever. Like if you, it's like, well, the wait is definitely worth it. There's even like scratch up more tinier tips. Well managed, to even having a chef hat, which I'm kind of like totally jelly about. There's also, this is actually inspiring speeches. You can actually have another waiter, more customers that'll come in. Add chefs, that means you'll have 2 chefs, which is always helpful. The meal rush. This is only temporary, but for 24 hours, customers will non-stop coming in. And ingredient quality, more waiters. You can have up to about like 3 waiters apparently. That is good. We don't have enough points to actually purchase that, but there's ways of doing that. And by the way, meal profits will suffer, so you'll see how much it costs and then how much will come out of it. So every time your waiter here messes up, like he just did, the more the chef has to work. That means these people will have to wait. And of course, the hostess, or host, has to actually be a lot more, probably trained better. I know the training is like a big thing, but still it's like, hey, treat. Oh, and it's also good to have manager looking at the stuff. But it's also, I have to yell at him for management. Hold on, I'm really close on, let's get an outdoor trash because this is getting filled up and it's getting ridiculous because the guys, our friend here keeps, going through it, and I don't like that. If you don't like something, but it keeps happening often, you may have to change it. Also, mind you, people will knock over this dumpster. Unless you have a deatomizer dumpster, which I recommend getting. But it also has that effect on everything, so yay. Also, it helps when you have a mod that looked at your cleanliness as well and how often your staff washes their hands. So, for example, the waiter doing what he did was unacceptable, and then holding food. See how he goes right to the trash again? Oh, perfect. Are you kidding me, dude? So, okay, what have they ordered? So it's pretty much chicken nuggets and hot dogs. It's like the major thing. So we now know that that's actually a good thing. Of course, if we have a refrigerator here, we could have a quick meal. Wow, they literally have that stuff in cheese sandwich. There we go. Now right away, this guy should go and wash his hands before handling food. Mm-hmm. Okay, so sometimes, actually it's an automatic, most people come in with a neutral take on things. And of course, staff are allowed to go to the bathroom. And this is the
Beach.
fourth thing.
South.
You can't set time, you have to do it yourself. So, for example, my sim is now here. Let's bring him here. So, my sim is going down.
That ain't no me.
My sim is sad. It's social. Mine. Okay, now since my sim is here, I can actually do, because I don't have the thing, but this is where I normally would say, what the dude? Like, literally, why would you do that? So, I'm not going to, alright. Alright, so as of right now, the waiter has way too much stuff. Really? It's like, oh, this place is trashy. And then she goes to sleep. My sim is automatically takes over and like, okay, let's get this place operational again. And now since my sim is here, that means he'll actually yell at staff and he'll actually do stuff that's considered to be mean. So there we go. Oh, perfect. These two people. I will actually talk to this lady and say, welcome to the dessert. Welcome to this place. But I'm also going to also criticize this. And the kid's playing in the trash. Yeah. Yep. And of course, wait, like, how do my Sims pretend they don't know this is happening? And because it feels like a lunch for us, yep. And right away, yep. Something that Angie's sim and her in her real life is too nice to actually yell at staff. Me, I actually have to be kind of critical and say, look, you're not doing what you're doing. We need to fix this now. I know my sim is kind of getting grouchy because, look, he's sleepy, he's hungry, he's bored, and he needs a shower, so he's also very uncomfortable. So, and as you can tell, it's... And he immediately has to check something. Star rating increase. So, now the mean sim is now leaving. And because it's now 7 and we're more of a line of lunch place, let's shut down our... Now let's close that restaurant. So, the growth opportunities that we need to do is service and wait time. This also means that what's excelled is the meal value. So that means people like how much it cost. Oh look, our employee report. There'll be more employees that will show up, but it looks like everyone got to level 2, it looks like. And because my sim yelled at the hostess, her charisma went up a few more times. That's good. Well, don't forget we also hired her because she had a high charisma. Alright, so overall we made a profit of $65 simoleons in this case. The mail advertised cost is $48. Wages owed, apparently 0, so none of the employees got paid apparently. That's not good. Meal profits, that's there. Ingredient costs, that's there. So that means we have 2 stars now. Counted for how many serves. We will open up for 10 hours, so yeah. Now what's really cool about this is now my sim can actually both sims are gonna go home, so that's good. Now we should investigate the tabs more, so let's go to our perk. Let's add an additional waiter because most restaurants will hire more people, so let's hire another waiter. And this time, let's hire someone completely random. It's another guy. Let's have a female waiter too, cause that's why. Let's see here. Someone that looks cheery right away. I'm thinking these are the only 2 female waitresses available. This has more stuff, but I don't see here. I'd actually like to meet them. This is like the worst job interview ever. But we also have the face. This guy looks really cool and all, but he looks like he gets mad easily. That's what I'm doing here. This guy looks like he could be a Santa Claus we could hire. But his name sounds a little strange, so imagine someone actually asking, this person's name is strange, this person's name is strange as well. This person's name is strange as well. I'd just rather hire the first block right here, honestly. That's just my opinion. Of course, your game is different from mine. Also, because of the skill up and how things are, we could actually we could hire her next for the thing. Like for example, yeah, if she decides to completely mess up, and from the looks of it, she is an elder, so we may end up hiring her later. Hi, Maggie. Also, notice how the hourly rate changes over time. Oh, goody. Alright. So, pretty much the idea is chefs are always keep them satisfied. Everyone's neutral right now, so the more higher the skills are, the more you want to pay them. Plus, if there's a lunch rush or anything, which you can toggle randomly, I recommend doing that now and then, just to test your staff. And I'm gonna end the video here, or the stream here, because I think I've been streaming long enough. So, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.